President Nelson Mandela taught us that we must oppose any kind of domination, whether it's by race, whether, as we see in South Africa today, is a domination of South Africans who are poor, who are left out. And therefore the job today is always a gentle reminder that if we're going to continue the legacy of Nelson Mandela, we need to build an inclusive South Africa. We need to do more for poor South Africans who are left out. And so the job today is to build that South Africa. And that's why it's a reminder for all of us as human beings that we have something always to contribute, whether rich, whether poor, whether black, whether white, we can build a South Africa for all.
And we're going to walk over to Peter Park. Okay.
This is what makes us who we are as a society. We're a nation of people, there are many South Africans who are left behind. South Africans with disability, South Africans in communities, and in reflecting today, it makes me realize firstly the incredible work that people like Brian and so many do. And that Soli is doing, and I am so touched by it and so inspired by it, because it tells me that there are South Africans who are willing to still do, if you like, God's work. They are still willing to come out and say, let the most vulnerable be looked after. And so I'm inspired. So I don't walk out of a facility like this angry. I'm filled with hope, because actually it tells me that South Africans are great, and Bontate Soli are heroes. And ultimately, it's up to all of us to get our hands dirty and say to ourselves, how do we build a South Africa where those who are left out are included?